My name is Megan Skelton, and I'm going to be doing my presentation on South Park. I'm sure everyone's seen South Park at some point and kind of knows the premise and their MO with how the episodes go. But if you don't, the show began in 1997 by creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker. And they've done a couple other movies, like if you've seen Team America, or is it Basketball?
Yeah.
That's early on there.
That was their first thing.
Yeah, and I think they actually starred in that movie. The premise of the show is 4 boys, I think they're 4th graders, living in South Park, Colorado, and it's just kind of like every episode is different, like with them and their families. The show is known for their parodies on different current events and pop culture, and it's definitely known for its shock value and vulgar language and subject matter. Let's see. They've done parodies on most people, celebrities or politicians. Here's some examples: Michael Jackson, Britney Spears. James Fry, the writer of Million Little Pieces. I think they've, if you know the controversy for that book, it was supposed to be a memoir, but kind of distorted everything. And Oprah put the book on her, what is it? Her book club list, and removed it and kind of brought him back on, and was like really mad. So they kind of did a commentary about that in that episode and brought Oprah into it. The first episode I want to kind of talk about is their episode Passion of the Jew, which is a take on the Passion of the Christ. And as you can see, it's already with that cover, poaching the cover of the Passion of the Christ. And basically in the episode, all the boys see the film and they all kind of have their own take. Cartman, the short, pudgy character, ends up loving the movie and praising Mel Gibson for his brilliance, and starts his own Mel Gibson fan club, and basically goes overboard and tries to kind of start his own second Holocaust. And he teaches all the followers of his fan club a German chant that essentially translates to, "We must exterminate the Jews." And anyway, so the whole episode is just kind of a commentary on how people kind of blew up the movie out of proportion, The Passion of the Christ, originally when it came out, and everyone made such a huge deal about it. I remember when I went to church, like the weekend after it came out, and I'm a Catholic, and so the priest was telling us to not go see the movie and all this stuff, and it was crazy. The next episode that I want to talk about is Make Love Not Warcraft. And this is their take on World of Warcraft. Originally, I wanted to do my presentation on World of Warcraft, but I kind of liked that I could relate it here. Let's see if I can.
Mom!
I never watched South Park.
I actually haven't seen this all the way through, but the clips that I've seen.
You haven't seen it.
I don't know, is that not going to work?
I wasn't allowed to watch it once, but I don't know.
South Park?
What was it, 7th grade?
That episode 10 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah, me neither.
Fifth grade?
Barbara Streisand
It's the
episode.
decade anniversary. We haven't watched it again.
Yeah, so it would have been like 5th grade.
Well,
Everyone in school
it's
was
like
watching
Frozen
it, and my
Activity.
mom watched one episode.
Uh,
No, we watched it. It was so
You
much
also
like
have-
They used to
vulgar
not really.
language.
They used to not really parody.
Looks like
It used to
they're-
be like country.
Oh no, it was really huge American language.
Now it's actually from television.
The like, school plays.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Is there sound?
Yeah, there should be something on the panel.
I'm back.
Girl.
Dude, we've been waiting forever. Well, I'm sorry I had to take a dump. If you didn't eat so much, you wouldn't have diarrhea all the time, fat ass. Hey, I don't need to take any lip from a frickin' girl. Totally. Come on, we have to finish the quest in Stonehaven.
Stan!
Hang on, guys, my dad wants something.
Stan!
What?
You've been on your computer all weekend. Shouldn't you go out and socialize with your friends?
I am socializing, Artard. I'm logged on to an MMORPG with people from all over the world and getting XP with my party using TeamSpeak.
I'm not a partard.
Alright, sorry, guys. So where to now? See where I am? It's this way. Yeah, come on, let's go. Right-click on me to follow. I am the mightiest dwarf in all of Azeroth. Wow, look at all these people playing right now. Yeah, it's bullcrap. I'll bet half of these people are Koreans. Oh, crap! It's that guy again! Who is this? This is the guy that kept killing us last night after you went to bed. Get out of here, asshole! He's a way higher level than us. It isn't fair. It's all right. He can't kill us unless we agree to duel. Oh my God! He killed Kenny! You bastard! Don't you have better things to do than going online killing people? No! I don't want him to start over the graveyard! Ah! That son of a bitch! Who is that guy? Whoever he is one tough badass.
Yeah, that's the part that I wanted to at least get to. So, as you can see, they kind of took the game and created their own version of it for the episode. And actually, in order to make this episode, usually you can tell what the animation is like for the show. I think they used to even create it with like cardboard cutouts. So it's not extremely advanced, but they... They actually communicated with the people who make World of Warcraft, and just like Jason was saying, like they thought it was a great idea, and so they worked with their animators to create that, and then they kind of like made their own spin on it. I'm pretty sure that the characters in World of Warcraft don't actually have talking avatars, at least not with voices, but and then from this episode, people on YouTube have gone to, I put a link to an experimental type video that they took like quotes and made their own video from the episode, but I won't show it to you because that took a lot of time. People have made like promotional posters, they've made their own covers of it, music videos, dubbed it over in other languages, so there's just all different kinds of versions online of people who have gone and poached even just this episode. You know, there's fans all over of the show. There's a bunch of fan sites online, people who analyze the characters, everything like that. Let's see. And what I wanted to kind of focus on was how this is kind of poaching through humor. And since they use it as a basic basis for their topics, they can make kind of more outlandish statements and hide, you know, different commentary within the show. So relating it back to class, I just kind of wanted to focus on what, you know, some of the people that we've talked about this semester might think about South Park in general, or the episodes that they've created. And I'll start with Dorna and Horkheimer. I think that because they heavily are influenced on intellectual discourse on pop culture, and like all the studies from that they would kind of dislike everything that South Park's done. They're generally critiqued established culture and its modes of thought. So I'm pretty sure this would not be up their alley. I guess they would see it as a danger to higher art forms. Then Jenkins, if you like that picture, because he studies more the effects of audience participation, I think that he'd kind of be interested in the reactions that people have had to the show and the forms of coaching that have evolved from the episodes. Because I think what I like about it is that it's been taken like to a whole nother level. Like each of the episodes of South Park is a form of coaching, and then people coach those episodes, so it's just kind of like going on and on. Then Marshall McLuhan would probably enjoy the like rhetoric that's involved in South Park, and would agree that using humor as part of the medium helps convey the message that they're trying to portray. And I think that's it.
Thank you.
Next one.